Let's stop wasting time as a leader. This is going to be super important for you. I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to become an even more effective leader. And if you're not leading a huge team by now, or maybe even only a team of 1 at the moment, this is the ideal moment to watch this video and integrate these behaviors so you don't have to relearn somewhere very soon, hopefully when your team is growing somewhere along the line. Okay, so I'm super excited you're here. Hello and welcome. My name is Katrin from bloomwithkatrin.com, and I'm coming live to you from the beautiful Bavarian forest over here in Germany. As you're joining me live or later on the replay, don't be shy, say hi, let me know you're here and where you're tuning in from, and if you're courageous enough, how large your team is at the moment. And again, there's nothing wrong with being a leader of 1 at the moment, okay? It's the best possible time to actually learn these skills, okay? And I'm looking forward to having a little conversation with you down below, because I love helping serious networkers like yourself create traction, leverage, and flow for yourself and for your team, okay, through modern social marketing strategies. And there's one thing that I see happening. I saw it in my previous team and with the previous leadership. I still see it in people I jump on conversations with. There is a tendency to waste our time as leaders, okay? And I want to help you with this video to stop wasting your time and really get effective so you can focus on the things that are going to move you forward, and above all, that are going to be a model worthy, a duplicatable worthy behavior for your team, for the leaders that are going to come onto your team. Okay, so I hope it's going to make sense in a second. And this is actually the behavior that I see, and I still had it in a coaching client conversation the other day. So I thought, oh, let's talk about this here on bloomwithkatrin.com. Okay, so here it is. That is, this leader loves her products. Don't we all hopefully love what we have to offer? I do. I hope you do too, right? So here's the thing though. Because of her love for the products, she loves to talk about the products, and she loves to create more and more information around the products and best usage. And that's all very important to have. But here's the thing. If you want to become effective, and if you don't want your team to do the same, okay, recreating product information, PDFs, videos, presentations, okay, and focus on these nice to have, but potentially not even necessary things, okay, then listen up, okay? I would love for you to go into your back office, to go onto your company's website, onto their YouTube channel, onto their Vimeo channel, wherever they might be, okay, and go check whether there isn't a good enough video that you might use and that you might, point your prospects to and point your team to, okay? So instead of recreating something that's already there, maybe not perfect, maybe not how you would do it, I get it, right? We always do things different than everybody else. That's what makes us unique. But how about we use our time to let our light shine, not by being another person regurgitating the same information, just in a little bit of a different format when it comes to our product information, right? But actually use what's provided to us. That's good enough because it gives people the most important info, the basic information to get them started. And then we can have a conversation where we don't have to tell it all again, but we can fill in the gaps. Does that make sense? So I would love for you to go check your back office, to go check website and all kinds of social media channels of your company and use what's there already, okay? And point your team and point your prospects and point your team's prospects, okay, to these tools. And just imagine this, because here's what happens, right? When you, as a leader, you create that awesome product video on your YouTube channel, for example, and then you go to your team and tell them, hey, I've created something amazing. Use this now instead of what the company provides, in parentheses, because there was something wrong with that. Right? And then we expect our team to use that. What we actually show them is, let's focus on something that's already there. Let's redo that. And potentially some of your team might go, oh, hang on. Well, I think I could do a better job at that video than maybe you have done as a leader, right? And they're going to create that again. And then they're going to tell their team again, oh, now let's not use hers, but let's use mine. You get what I mean, right? I think that's not a very effective behavior that you want on your team to duplicate. Would you agree? Tap me a heart button if you can. Agree to that, right? So let's use what's there and let's point to tools. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2, fill in the gaps. Because here's the thing. All companies, I'm just going to say it, I think 99% of all companies have awesome product information, okay? What they are lacking to some degree, and that's actually where we come in, is how to bring that information to people, right? How to connect people who are looking to solve a problem to the potential, or to the information, the potential solution. Make sense? So that's like our job, right? As distributors, not affiliates, as distributors and advocates and ambassadors and whatever you might be called in your company, correct? So how about you take a look at, okay, what's missing in the training system that your company provides, for example, for social media, right? Just because we are on social media doesn't mean we're effective on social media. Would you agree, right? So maybe it's time first for you to actually learn some new skills, because things are, learning network marketing is a beast of its own. It's a profession, okay? And nothing you've done before actually really like prepares you for that, right? It's a new profession to learn, and that's okay. And then taking that skill set into the online space on social media is a whole new profession to become a digital network marketer, right? So if you feel like, oh, well, it kind of makes sense, right? Maybe it's time for you to learn some skills when it comes to building your team on social media, and when it also comes to helping your team build on social media, all the more, right? So I do have a few resources for you that you can choose to check out. Currently, we're doing in our free What's Working Now group. It's company irrelevant, okay? So you can come join us. We're doing a challenge this week, okay? The replay is going to be available for some time, but please don't hesitate to drop challenge down below if you want the invite to that group. And here's what the challenge is about. It's how to get more sales and team members with 10 proven ways on social media, okay? So if that resonates with you, drop challenge down below and I'm sure to send you the invite, okay? And if you go, well, I got my social media quite figured out yet, but my videos, Katrin, my videos aren't as effective as I would want them to be. It's like, I've created a checklist to help you out with this, okay? Because I used to be scared of video and then I wasn't effective at video. And so I just put all my experience of over 3 years and helping up to 40 other network marketers at this point get creative and effective on their videos, created an effective video checklist for you. Let me just give you that as a banner. So hang on just a second. It should be working now. So you can make a screenshot at the right moment, right? So you catch the URL and you can go get it there. It's free. And if you've got questions of any kind, I'm here to help you and happy to help you, okay? Because this checklist is gonna give you what you can do before, during, and after your video to make it effective, meaning to start conversations for you, okay? So that's step number 2, fill in the gaps. Learn something new if that's what you have to do, okay? That's what leaders do, don't we? We pivot, we develop, and we don't just do self-development, we also do skill development. Would you agree? And here's step number 3. To become effective as a leader, you wanna love everybody on your team, whatever their desire is when it comes to results and to business success, okay? But you want to identify your future CEOs, okay? The people on your board of directors, your leaders, the people who are coming up, and they are going to identify themselves. Now, on our team, we have an amazing system that kind of like shows us who is an emerging leader because of their actions inside that team training system. If you don't have that, don't worry. I mean, I'm happy to show you ours if that's something that you'd like to take a look at, and maybe potentially even look for a new home where you have that in place. It's awesome, okay? Just send me a PM and I'm happy to jump on a call with you to talk about this, okay? But if you really, really love your company and you really want to build that yourself, let's start with this. Let's start with identifying your leaders. And these are 3 things that you can watch for, okay, that are going to help you identify these people. These are the people who attend team training, whether in person or online. These are the people who comment, who ask questions, who do the do and fill up your messenger with questions again, okay? So these are the people that you want to look for, and these are the people you want to spend most of your time with. Not necessarily, talk to everybody on your team, love on everybody, be okay with where other people are 100%, but make sure that you know who wants to run with you and give them a chance. And, whenever they need something, maybe a help on a three-way messenger chat or a Zoom call, be sure to have time for these people as a priority. I hope this makes sense, okay? So again, as always, I hope you had a few ahas. If you did, drop them down below. It's going to help you memorize them way better and have them there next time you catch yourself thinking about, oh, but that video, I think I should really redo that. I hope you're going to remember this video and don't do it, okay? And always drop your aha moments down below, because that gives you a chance to for me to put your name onto the green wall behind me, and that's gonna enter your name into the draw that I do once a month, always on the last Saturday of the month, for a free coaching session. It's one a month, and I hope it's going to be you, keeping my fingers crossed. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope it's been helpful. I hope it's given you a few ideas, and I hope it's going to help you really become more and more effective when it comes to your own behaviors and to the behaviors that duplicate on your team. Okay. Again, if you want the invite to our group challenge, drop challenge, and I'll be in touch. Thanks so much for watching. Time for you to implement, time for you to bloom. See you next time. Bye.